guys, it's Aisha. Today I'm going to do an everyday tutorial on my fall makeup. So I already did my eyebrows because I usually do this first, but I'll do my eyebrows in another video. I usually do my eyeshadow and eyebrows before my foundation, just in case I make any mess ups, then I can just use my foundation or concealer to go over it. So let's go ahead and start with my primers. To prime my face, I use this Sheer Envy Primer Illuminating. It's hard candy. Most of my makeup is drugstore, so let's just go ahead and get that out of the way. I'll put in the description box where I got all my products. The next thing I use is e.l.f. It's a hydrating face primer. There's about 3 of these, and this one is by far my favorite, and it's not clumpy, cakey, or anything like that, so I just love it. All around love it. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my face. For the concealer and eyeshadow, I do use my concealer before my foundation. I don't know why, I've just always done it like that. If that's not the case for you, then don't do it like that. Okay, now that I have my primer all over my face, both of them, let's go ahead and do my concealer. This is just a Skin Renew Anti-Dark Circle Roller. I believe I got this at Walmart as well. Man, my nails are bad. Okay, anyways. This I put on my eyes and underneath my eyes. And I put it on my eyes because it tends to make my eyeshadow look better, I guess is how you would explain it. So I just rolled that on my face, and I'm going to go in with my Beauty Blender and kind of blend it out. Okay, now that I have blended out my concealer on my face, let's go ahead and go in with my eyeshadow. The eyeshadow I use is Wet n Wild Nude Awakening, and it just kind of looks like this. It's kind of worn down. I've had it for a while. That's what it looks like on the inside. It's kind of dirty. Whatever. So I usually use this more than anything, and I do love this one a lot. So I usually use the cream, gold, and the maroon looking color. Today I'm just going to do a simple eye look. I'm going to go ahead and find the brush that I got this with, and it just looks like this. And I'm going to take the red color that I had just showed you, and I'm going to put it on the corners of my eye first. So let's go ahead and do that, like so. I realize I kind of put too much on my right eye, but it'll be alright. I'm going to go in with my fluffy brush that I got at Wish. I got a set of these brushes from Wish, and they were super cheap. I think they're like $3, and I've had them for almost 6 months now, and they have seriously made my makeup mornings so much easier. I blended out the maroon color. I'm going to go in with the gray. Couldn't even see it. I'm going to go in with this gray color. I'm just going to put it at the top where it is rounded, right here over your eyelid. So, like this. And no, I did not put a whole lot. I mean, it's very pigmented, so you don't really need a whole lot. But I try to avoid, because I don't want my whole eye to look really dark. The point of this is from the middle of your eyeball back to be darker than the front of your eyeball, so it's almost like an ombre effect. That is the point of using multiple dark colors. That's my point anyways. Like this. Okay, now that we did that, let's go in with a cream color right here. We're going to go in and put that right where your waterline is. Not on the waterline, but where your waterline goes. So right here. Like that. I'm going to go back in with my fluffy brush and blend that towards the outer part of my eye. Like this. Alright, now that we've done that, I'm going to go in with the gold color that I had showed you, and I'm going to put it on top pretty close to where the gray is that we applied, and I'm going to add a little bit of it in the middle, just dabbing it. So I'm going to add a little bit on the top, like this, Okay, see, I've added on the outer part, and I'm going to just add a little bit in the middle. Not a whole lot, because you don't want to cover up the other eyeshadow that you did. Like this. Okay, now that we've done that part, let's go ahead and go in with our foundation. I use Fit Me, and this is 110. I'm actually 112 is what I am right now currently, because it is fall. We just got done with summer. So I did mix my 112 and 110 together, so it's a medium tone of those. In summer, I'm 112, and in the winter, I'm 110, so I'm stuck in the middle at the moment. And this is my foundation brush. I can't remember off the top of my head where I got it. And basically what I'm doing is just applying this all over my face. I do go down my neck with this because, again, it is still a different skin tone than what I'm going to go in with my beauty blender. Before anything is said, yes, this is clean. I've washed it. I just don't know why it's stained. So we're going to go ahead and blend our face out. Okay, now that I have my foundation basically blended all over my face now, I'm going to put the maroon color underneath my eye to kind of outline it. So right where your lash line is, right here, you're just going to kind of follow it. Not all the way around, but your main focal points would be the end of your eye and the middle. You don't have to put it at the beginning, especially if you add something where your waterline is, which is right here in the corner. Okay, so now that we have done that, I'm going to take some of my loose powder that I have also got at Walmart. Baking is basically just doing this, which is where you take some loose powder, preferably a shade lighter than what you really are, and you just kind of go underneath your eyes with it. And while I do that, and it sets, I'm going to take this homemade lip scrub that I have. It's cayenne pepper, cinnamon, salt, and sugar. I'm just going to use this makeup wipe that is dry and scrub it on my lips. Now, not only is this good for dry skin, but it is a good lip plumper. If you don't or can't handle spicy things or burning, I would not suggest putting this on your face because it does have cayenne pepper and cinnamon. If you want just a lip scrub, mix some olive oil and some salt or sugar together. Now that I have applied that, I am going to take my contouring palette from Wet n Wild. It just looks like this. There is supposed to be a creamy color right here, but I used it so much it's just kind of gone. So I'm going to take this and this brush that I have bought from Wish as well. I love this thing. It has changed my life. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the brown and put it right here. And no, I'm not going to use this to blend it in, but I do use it to apply it wherever. I don't contour really, so I just kind of like to add shade to my face because I don't want to look like I'm really white. And I'm going to go in with the brush that I used with the powder, and I'm just going to wipe a little bit off on my hand and blend it. While I am blending this, I am going to go underneath my eyes and start wiping off that powder. And as you see, it is blended. I do take some of the little bit of the powder, the loose powder, and go down my neck with it since I did put foundation down my neck. That way I can be done with that part of my face. Okay, there we go. And I do have an illuminating palette, which is basically the same packaging as the contouring palette, but it's a highlighter. And again, it is missing a lot too. And just kind of do what I did with the brown, but I am using this to blend it in. I am not using the other brush. Now that I have my highlighter on, I'm going to take the rag that I used to put my lip scrub on and wipe it off. and it's baby smooth. Another thing I forgot to add with my lip scrub is I do put olive oil in it. I did mention it whenever I said that if you just want a scrub and not the spicy plumper to it, but I did not mention it whenever you make the plumper. On both you do add olive oil, so that is what gives it its texture along with the salt. Now that we've done that, I do have this shimmering loose eyeshadow powder. I got this at Dollar Tree for $1. I love this stuff. I'm just gonna go in with one of my brushes that I bought from Wish. And it just kind of looks like this. And I'm gonna dab it in there and put it in the corner of my eye. Okay, so now that I have done that, I'm going to go ahead and take my eyeliner that I have got from e.l.f. and I'm going to go ahead and line out my eyes. I do not use fake eyelashes, I do use mascara. So I like to do this before I do my mascara. Okay, now that I have applied my eyeliner, we're going to go ahead and start on our lips. I've got 3 different lip liners slash eyeliners slash eyebrow liners. Actually I think I've got 4 because one's a brown, and these are just kind of neutral colors. I got these for 98 cents at Walmart. I can't remember where, but I did get them at Walmart. They were 98 cents, so I got like 4, I believe. I use these for lip liners, eyeliners, and brow liners. I'm going to go in today with a neutral color, which is going to be, what's this one? This is 712 Willow, and I'm just going to line my lips. Follow the white line outside of your lips. Like, see the white? It's kind of hard to tell, but on your lips, if you look in the mirror and you do this, you can see a white line that follows outside your lips, and you just follow that. Like that. I mean, that one's off from this one, but you know what I mean. Okay, I have lined my lips out, and now it's time for some lipstick. I usually use 2 different colors in the fall, and the 2 colors that I usually use is, this was the first one. It's kind of a plum. So I use a liquid matte, which is Vivid Matte Liquid, and I bought both of these at Walmart. They're both really good brands. Today, I think I'm going to probably go in with the plum one because I haven't actually used that yet. So that's the color. Okay, my lipstick is applied now. I kind of dig this. This is the first time I've tried this on, and I really like it. So now we're going to go ahead and start with our eyelashes. Since I don't do fake eyelashes, so my go-to mascara is this Voluminous Butterfly Sculpt. I absolutely love this. This is one of my favorites. And I'm going to go ahead and apply this. Okay, so I put on my mascara. I do like mine kind of clumpy, and people call them like spider legs or whatever, but that's just me. I like them like that. If you don't, that's fine. I can't do fake eyelashes because it's always sticking to my hand, it's sticking to my face, I'm gluing my eyes shut. Like, it's just not my thing. But if you like it, you go right ahead, boo-boo. That's all you. That's not on me. I'll stick to my spider legs right over here. But, yeah, so next, I'm going to take a Q-tip and just clean up underneath where I put my mascara and up on top. If you do end up wiping off some eyeshadow, it's not a big deal. But I did find out that eyeshadow helps take mascara off, in case you wondered. So another thing, if your eyebrows are too dark, you could actually just brush a little bit on top of them. I'm going to go ahead and finish applying the rest of the powder on my face. Yeah, I hope you guys liked my video. Thanks for watching. Love you guys.